What if Europe had fallen to the Mongols? In the 1200s, the Mongol Empire became the largest land empire in history. Its armies swept across Asia and into Eastern Europe. Then suddenly they turned back. But what if they hadn't? Western Europe could have been conquered. Kingdoms might have fallen one by one. Trade culture and technology would have developed very differently. The modern world we know today might never have existed. One decision could have changed history forever. How did people build this over 4,500 years ago? The Great Pyramid of Giza is one of the oldest and most impressive structures ever created. Built for Pharaoh Khufu, it stood as the tallest man-made structure on Earth for nearly 4,000 years. The pyramid was constructed using millions of massive stone blocks, some weighing several tons. Without modern machines, ancient Egyptian workers used incredible planning, engineering, and teamwork to bring it to life. Today, the Great Pyramid still stands in the Egyptian desert, reminding us of one of history's greatest achievements. And even after thousands of years, it continues to amaze the world. What if over 100 people disappeared and nobody ever found them? In 1587, more than 100 English settlers arrived on Roanoke Island. A few years later, a supply ship finally returned. But the colony was completely empty. There were no bodies, no signs of a battle, no explanation. The only clue was a single word carved into a wooden post: Croatoan. To this day, nobody knows exactly what happened to the lost colony of Roanoke. More than 400 years later, the mystery remains unsolved. One man made a decision that changed history forever. In 49 BC, Julius Caesar arrived at a small river called the Rubicon. Crossing it meant declaring war on Rome itself. Caesar crossed anyway. That single choice triggered a civil war, ended the Roman Republic, and helped create the Roman Empire. One step across a river created a ripple that shaped history for thousands of years. One man made a decision that changed history forever. What if the Library of Alexandria never burned? Built over 2,000 years ago, it held some of the greatest knowledge in the ancient world. Historians believe hundreds of thousands of scrolls may have been stored there. But much of that knowledge was eventually lost. What if it survived? Scientific discoveries could have been preserved and expanded upon for generations. Technology, medicine, and astronomy might have advanced much earlier. Some believe humanity could be centuries ahead today. One library, one fire, endless possibilities? What if Julius Caesar was never assassinated? In 44 BC, a group of senators stabbed Caesar to death. But what if they failed? Caesar might have ruled Rome for decades, expanding the empire even further. The Roman Republic would have disappeared sooner, and the Roman Empire could have become stronger than ever. Some historians believe Europe language and even modern governments might look completely different today. One attack changed history forever. But what if it never happened? What if the asteroid that wiped out the dinosaurs never hit Earth? 66 million years ago, a massive asteroid struck our planet. The impact changed life on Earth forever. But what if it missed? Dinosaurs might have continued ruling the planet for millions of years. Mammals may never have become dominant. And humans might never have evolved at all. Instead of cities and technology, Earth could still belong to giant prehistoric creatures. One asteroid may have decided the fate of humanity, and if it missed, you probably wouldn't be watching this video. What if I told you an army waited underground for more than 2,000 years? Around 220 BC, China's first emperor Qin Shi Huang ordered the creation of thousands of life-sized clay warriors. He believed they would protect him in the afterlife. After his death, the army was buried and eventually forgotten. For more than 2 millennia, it remained hidden beneath the earth. Then, in 1974, farmers digging a well made an astonishing discovery. Beneath their feet stood thousands of soldiers, horses, and chariots. And remarkably, no two warriors appear to have exactly the same face. Today, the terracotta army remains one of the greatest archaeological discoveries in history.